I identify as a strong, Indigenous, two-spirit feminist. Gwainin Delawizit Gina, Lissigajawaj Mi'kmaq. So my name is Gina Metallic, and I'm Mi'kmaq from the Lissigish community on the East Coast. I was a competitive figure skater and dancer, and my life was really all consumed by my sports, and so that was really my savior in my community. I moved to Montreal after graduating grade 12, and I went to college. And it was interesting because it was the first time living in a dorm that I was exposed to people that lived other types of lives. I had never felt the feelings of the butterflies that my friends spoke about when they were speaking about men. And so I actually took a queer studies class at McGill, and that was kind of my way to explore what that community was about and to actually see if maybe I was part of that community. I actually went through quite a big depression in university because I felt like I was combating this image of who I was supposed to be, being this role model in my community, being the competitive figure skater, and what I was supposed to have, the husband and the white picket fence and the kids. Somebody had suggested that I seek help from a traditional healer. When I was talking to this person, he actually informed me of the two-spirit community and what that means, and how being two-spirit is an umbrella term, kind of like the umbrella term of being queer. You know, that being in love with a woman, that I can still own that title. And for me, the term two-spirit is really that spiritual and cultural connection to the word and to my place and how I walk this earth. I'm a registered social worker, and traditionally, the history of two-spirit people was actually helpers of the community. They stood next to the warriors. And so it was kind of ironic that I was in this field that traditionally the roles that I was playing were the roles of two-spirit people. My mother has been the biggest champion for me. At times where I'm tired to fight about the rights and responsibilities and the inclusion of two-spirit people, she reminds me very gently of the need to continue to be that voice, you know, especially for the youth who are coming after me. Without the support and love from the women in my family and my brother, that I probably wouldn't be here. They've been my life source. My path to pride has been a long, challenging, but definitely rewarding experience. Colonization is still alive and well, and homophobia and transphobia is still very present in both the Indigenous and non-Indigenous community. But I'm grateful, you know, to live in an urban area that celebrates diversity. I think Ottawa just comes with a very open mind, and I think part of it has to do with the proud Indigenous culture that exists here, the community agencies that work together, and the events of reconciliation that's happening. For me, I feel proud to live in a place that both accepts both the queer community and the Indigenous community.